copy, I might go really fast. I'm Spencer, I'm here from mechanical engineering.
Damon Hill, also mechanical, power generation.
Brigida, I'm going for mechanical engineering.
Lindsay Barton, civil engineering.
Joe, mechanical engineering.
Okay.
And this is our logo design PowerPoint. So the first thing we did was we brainstormed to come up with ideas that are important to us. Obviously coffee, for me, very important. And then you can see that there's quite a myriad of things up there, you know, things that we took from stuff that we had already had. And basically the idea was this, is we chose symbols that were important to us and had specific meanings. Right?
Yeah.
So from all this list, I know that you guys are like, oh, that's a lot of lists, and there's some crazy stuff on there. Like there's a gun on there, and a keyboard set up.
Yeah.
Because it's an engineering masterpiece. Only 7 moving parts in the whole thing. Shoots no matter what.
What do you make
Great
from all
engineer,
this?
Mikhail Kalashnikov. Right? So we chose symbols that represented these 3 words because these are basically what we thought we brought to the table was wisdom, experience, and clarity of thought, which is an important thing in engineering because you don't want to just have great ideas, you want to be able to explain them to other people.
So, one of the things that we wanted to incorporate in our design was a church key because we are all ancient and old enough to drink. And beer drives us to it.
And do you guys understand the significance of the church key?
No.
What it's actually used for?
No.
The church key actually, back in the day, was a way to open up beer bottles. Stick a beer bottle right in here and pops it right open. You know what? I never have. I'm not. Yeah.
So it's important to have that retrospective as far as ancient use of tools. So we have the ancient and the modern, just for it.
Fresh lunch works too.
Yes, it does very well, actually.
And we couldn't figure out how to work a big lighter into there.
And then, of course, having an owl showing wisdom. I should wear my glasses. I would have seen more wise. And, also got my. Yeah.
The worst part is we all have glasses.
That's right.
Yeah, we do.
That's right. So we don't really know what we're pointing at right now.
Just fuzzy things over there. Right. And then, so we picked those 3 symbols, and we still really didn't have a name. And then, if you're going to pick a name, you should pick somebody who's a great. And so we chose a variation of Archimedes. Archimedes of Syracuse was one of the very first Renaissance men in general. Like he was an engineer, a mathematician. He made stuff for the military. Like he did all kinds of stuff. There's even stuff named after him that you will eventually study, like Archimedes' principle. They did a Mythbuster special about Archimedes' screw because they weren't sure if it actually worked, and they built it, and it did work. And this guy invented it, 2,000 plus years ago, a system for pumping water that had to do with a bunch of wood slats being aligned like that as it went down the radius of a piece of rod. Sorry, a lot of coffee. And all this crazy stuff, right? Because he was one of those guys. So we sort of kind of culminated our design effort and our energy, and then we came up with finalizing the name, and we're all a bunch of jokers, so we have the Arcomedians. So funny, I know, you forgot to laugh. This was our first logo drawing. That is in fact my drawing.
It's an intense close-up.
No, that's not, you just can't tell, because I can't draw for.
This is what rough stretch truly means.
Yeah. One day I'll be talented. Maybe if you take Jackson Pollock.
I think it says owl in the middle.
It does say owl in the middle, and then you can see off to the side it actually says ninja owl. I don't know where that's going.
One of the names that we kept coming up with is
Octavius.
yeah.
And then we finally decided on Arcomedians, like you were saying, and then this was the final design with that owl, and then we combined the church key and the wrench the owl is holding.
That is the single most handy tool on the face of the planet, especially for a bunch of old drums.
And Lindsay actually made the logo, so if you want to know. And I like it. It's super simple. It's great. Has multiple meanings. And we're done.
Any question? Okay, yep, thank you.